It's beginning to look a lot like I don't have a hat on. Now you all know I'm bald. I've got to find one quick, because I can't look at this. I don't know why I'm singing a Christmas song. It's beginning to look a lot like... Wah! Toys in every store. I've got to turn down this thing so everybody can hear me sing this song. Sing this song. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Saturday. That there Saturday stream. Hey, everybody, we are here continuing our Genlock. We are 5 badges in to Heart Gold, the second game in our Genlock series. So, for the uninitiated, a Genlock is an interconnecting Nuzlocke gauntlet where effectively you play one game per generation or one game per region, depending on how you want to go about it. So, we're doing one per region because I just didn't, I don't want to play... I didn't want to play red, blue, yellow, and then gold, silver, crystal. So, hey, what up, everybody? Let's take a look and see who we got here talking in the chickadee chat. So we got Noah. Hey, Noah, buddy. Hey, how's it going? It's been a minute, my dude. Mr. Michael Law. It's been a while. Dylan Zane, Snake VR. Hey, everybody. Oh, we got Core. What is up? So yeah, we're all here. What was it, 2 nights ago? We beat Chuck, which means we can now head back over to Jasmine and take care of that. That also means the level cap is now, was it 34? Yeah, because Pryce is 34. I'm pretty sure. I guess the problem, as it were, would be the fact that I need to make sure that I don't butts with my wow, 90 attack. What the heck is HB on? Holy moly. What is HB's attack IV? I never noticed how high her attack was. Holy freaking smokes. Hey, Dash, what's going on? No, I appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for popping in. Is this Pokemon Fusion? No, Snake, it is not. So, this is just Heart Gold. So the challenge that we're doing involves beating one game per region in a row. Theoretically to get us through all 9 regions in a single Nuzlocke. So if you ever watch... And now my daughter needs me. Hold on. I'm so sorry, everybody. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Why would we call 911? That's a very random thing to say. No, it's just bedtime. She's been very I guess whatever. I mean, I talk to when I'm streaming, I talk to you all about the inner workings of trials and tribulations of a 3-year-old. She does not go to bed well. So pretend like she has to go to the bathroom like every 5 minutes, so that way, like, oh, like they'll let me out of bed. Or she needs a drink, or she'll throw a stuffed animal out of her bed, something like that. So we're trying to wean her off of that. So she said she had to pee because she knows that, you know, I'm not going to let her pee her bed. You know what I mean? So go in there, sits on the toilet, big grin on her face. I changed my mind. Like, nah, kid. Nah, kid. You didn't change your mind. You did not change your mind. You're just trying to fool us. You trying to fool us, my dude. So anyways, had to deal with that. The daddy had to be the bad guy for a minute. Oh, so yeah, so it's Sorcerer Mickey. I got it for Father's Day. It was my Father's Day gift this year. So yeah, Sorcerer Mickey hat right there. So it's the moon and the stars for Sorcerer Mickey. For folks who are not regular stream viewers, big Disney family in our house. ZA comes out next month. How are you going to play the game? Are you going to live stream the game in different parts? Yes. So my plan is I'm supposed to work nights the week after it comes out. So I'm going to try to switch. I'm going to see if somebody will switch with me. So that way I can, you know, either take the week off or just work like a normal shift. And that way I can stream it every night. Because my plan is to stream the game. I don't know if I'll edit that down into like a proper video or not. We'll see how well the streams do. I'm also not a great editor. I do all of my commentary for my videos in real time. That way I don't have to do anything. Did I not get the medicine? I did all that and I didn't get the medicine? LOL. Am I get 100% of the game? I mean, I guess that depends on what that entails. I don't know if I'll necessarily fill up the Pokedex or whatever the equivalent encyclopedia thingy will be that, or doing all the city stuff. I guess I'll see what it is. My intention is to beat the game on stream. And beyond that, we'll see. But yeah, no, I just plan on streaming it, and if I'm enjoying it, then great. I didn't really get a chance to play ZA. You know, I didn't really get a chance to play Legends Arceus, rather. When did it come out? Arceus came out, yeah, January 2022. So Arceus came out 2 weeks before my daughter was born. So I got it, and it's the same thing that happened with Elden Ring. I got it and Elden Ring, you know, right next to one another. I played the crap out of both of them, and then 2 weeks later, my daughter was born, and then I never picked either of them up ever again. So I'm really excited to really dive into ZA. But yes, all children are S tier gaslighters. I said to take TV away, and I'm going to throw it out there. I like watching TV in the morning with her. I love sitting there and cuddling on the couch and watching Bluey or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Doc McStuffins or, you know, whatever it is we're watching. Now I'm gonna not get to do that. I love doing that on the weekends. We all sleep in, just chill, do the thing. Now I'm gonna have to deal with having to punish. And now she went literally right to sleep. She went from I have to pee, just kidding, no, I don't have to pee, to bawling her eyes out, to asleep, just dead asleep, just like completely zonked out in a 5-minute period. Do I think it's safe for me to get let's get more to 33. And then I just won't use him in the rocket base. And hopefully I can Oko everybody. As far as the starter is concerned, I think that I will reserve judgment on choosing my starter until I find out what... Because I've been trying to stay generally spoiler free. Obviously, I saw Mega Dragonite and saw Mega Halucha, but like beyond those two, and Mega Victory Bell, but beyond those like 3 trailers, I haven't watched anything. They have not shown the final evolutions yet, right? Right? Legends ZA final evolutions. No, they haven't. Okay. So, I think I'll reserve judgment and see. I would love, and this will make, I know Mabe's not here tonight, but this will make him happy. I would love an excuse to use Chikorita. Welcome back, Snake. Oh, on the camera. Yeah, no. So these guys, yeah. So this blue guy here right here is Felidon. It is a Wobbuffet Groudon fusion. We used it in a live run maybe like a year ago, and it's always been, it's holding a Kakuna as an ice cream cone. Because Kakunas are also very important to the live streams. And then over here on Felidon's back is Fodder. So Fodder's a Wiggly Barrel. It's Wigglytuff and Bibarel. The first ever stream run that I beat, the run was single-handedly saved by Fodder. So now, you know, Fodder is the channel's mascot, which does also mean that, like, despite it not being my favorite Pokemon or even like a top 10 Pokemon, it's a Pokemon I love and like, but it's not like a top 10 Pokemon. Wigglytuff is probably the channel mascot, whether I like it or not. So yeah, that's that. Did I teach you Surf already? I don't remember. It did. Okay, cool. And I do have... Is this kid really calling for me again? Are we doing this again, my love? Daddy does not like having to be stern. I'm a very easy daddy. Oh yeah, I don't have Magneton in the party right now, huh? But anyways, whenever I play Johto, I try to avoid as many encounters as humanly possible until we start to need folks, because I want to know, like, because there are so many, like, playing Kanto, and once again, if you haven't watched the last couple of streams, and you can go back and check those out, but like if you're not going to, or just for general information, I've tried to do this challenge a bunch of times, and either I run out of steam on it, or you know, it's not super popular and it just ends up not really happening. But in Kanto, there's a lot of Pokemon that you want to catch and have no intention of using, specifically so that way you can ensure you're getting some encounters here. So, like, if you don't get a Geodude in Kanto, you want to set yourself up. Then you want to catch. You want to basically make sure that you can get one here in Johto. Additionally, like, if you catch a Spearow, then that ensures that you can get a Heracross, and Heracross, at least, I mean, honestly, Heracross, at least until you get to Kanto, I think is probably one of the best Pokemon in the game. From Whitney through literally every other gym, except for maybe Clair, Heracross just absolutely freaking sweeps this game like crazy. But because a lot of Kanto Pokemon show up in other games. Once you're in Johto, I try to catch as few Pokemon as humanly possible. And then I'll backtrack and pick stuff up as I need it. But yeah. I mean, the Johto games are... Am I gonna pick up the Gyarados in the lake? I don't know. Because I'm torn. Because I already have Feraligatr. So, the thing is, if I grab Gyarados, it would honestly probably replace Kiki. Because it does everything that Kiki does, except it also gets Dragon Dance. So I don't know. There's no reason for me to keep Feraligatr over Gyarados. So maybe I catch Gyarados. Alternatively, if I don't catch Gyarados, I can just go get a Magikarp like literally anywhere else later. But I don't know. I think I'll try to catch it though, just to be safe. Does Fodder still have Sing? It does. Okay. Yeah, but how many electric Pokemon am I fighting? You know what I mean? Like, how many electric Pokemon am I really fighting in here? Electric and Rock are your only two weaknesses. You know, Gyarados, if I get a couple Dragon Day, like once Pikachu's taken, like for example, against Red, once Pikachu's taken care of, it can solo basically everything else. 20-minute walks. Okay. My wife's just updating me about tomorrow. We're going up to Boston. I live in Massachusetts for people that don't know that. Damn it. I was hoping I could avoid everybody. We're going to see My Chemical Romance because we're going to relive college. It's going to be great. Very excited. Oh, I hear her. She's still talking. My little love bug, who I love more than everything else in the whole wide world. Please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. I do not want to be your Clefairy's friend. That's a very strange request, and I'm not into it. That Gyarados is angry. So my favorite thing right here about this, because if you guys are watching my stream, then you probably frequent my bad videos. And I know that they're probably not that bad of videos, but I just call them bad. Ooh, boy, howdy. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. Let's go for a Horn Attack then. I always have the kind of like inside joke that Lance has been shiny hunting. And you stole his Gyarados. And he is furious. Like, he's been looking for this shiny Gyarados. You pop in and take it. And he's like, who the hell took my Gyarados? And you say, oh, the people at that weird shop. And then it just happens to be a Team Rocket hideout. That's the lore of this for me. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can catch this. Listen to this fool here. Who's my favorite Pokemon on my team? Like, right now? Favorite, like, actual favorite? Or favorite in regards to, like, oh, what do I want to name you? Lady Gyarados. You know, we were playing grannies upstairs from Bluey. They dress up like grandmas. Don't worry about it. We can be Rita. There's Rita and Janet. No, I think Janet's better. When Bluey and Bingo dress up like grandmas. No, what does Muffin call herself when she's a granny? There's another episode where there's a yard sale at the neighbor's house, and Muffin also dresses up as a grumpy granny. Muffin granny name Gladys. Now I'll do Janet. Janet's good. Janet, Rita. But then hey, you get over here, and then he's like, who the hell took my Gyarados? And I'm like, sorry, it was those weird guys down at that store. Son of a bitch. And he flies off to go beat those guys up. And when you go back to Mahogany Town, you're like, oh man, Lance seemed really mad. I should go make sure everything's okay. I'm thinking about who my favorite is. Don't worry, I didn't ignore you. And here he is, literally hyper beaming this man, ending this man's existence because he thought that his Gyarados was taken. but it wasn't. It was me. Tee. Anyways, favorite Pokemon on my team. It's probably Headbutt. It's probably HB. I mean, I think Heracross is my favorite Pokemon to use in a Johto run. Just like period, like 100%. All stages of the game. It is a fantastic fella. It puts in so much work. I love Heracross in this game. And I never really had an appreciation for it before I did really like dove into more Nuzlocke like on this channel. Like when I just like played these games, like it was just kind of like whatever. But Heracross in a Nuzlocke in this game specifically is a top tier gentleman. So probably good old HB here. But I mean, I also just have to say Fodder because it's forced to be on my team until under all circumstances am I to preserve the existence of Fodder. That is a rule that has been instilled upon me by the regulars. The members of the Soap Squad. I wasn't thinking when I made up the name. But if you want to give me $5, I'm just going to be transparent. If you want to give me $5, you do get a bunch of cool emotes. And I get to keep on doing this as a part-time job, which is wonderful. And you get to dictate things about my runs. I mean, yeah. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I should have put... I do have my Graveler. Should I have changed up my team for Ariana? No, I got Tonin. It's fine, right? Yeah, Tonin's fine. I can take care of Ariana with that. I'm not worried. Genlocke. Oh, these rocket grunts throwing their level 15 Pokemon at me. Taking it, Dan. I'm ready to fight Rocket Grunt. It's my turn now. Go, Zubat. For reasons I can't possibly comprehend. And then we got Ritaita, who gets taken down. It's like the only thing that takes down Heracross is our Petrol's self-destructing coughings and wheezings. The only thing that'll take him down before Clair. Ugh. Like, honestly, part of me just wants to, like, put on walk through walls so I don't have to do these dumb fights. There's just so many grunts, and they don't do anything. They're just obstacles for the sake of obstacles, you know? But yeah, for the streams, I'm taking a break from Infinite Fusion. Honestly, so I have more... You think, yeah, okay, sure. That would be... I can't even pay my mortgage with the money I get from my YouTube channel. It pays for groceries. Yeah, Noah, we had a Carol back in Kanto. It got left behind. Or maybe it died. What were my deaths in... Hold on, let me look. I mean, I'm very fortunate that anybody watches my YouTube channel at all, but no, it pays for groceries. Yeah, so Carol was captured, but did not come on to the ending squad. Carol's always clutch. Carol's always there for us at the beginning of the game. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm very fortunate that anybody watches stuff. But nah, man, I have 30,000 subscribers. I'm not out here like, and even, you know, I mean, if you think of like Nuzlockers that like this is their job, obviously Jan streams, it's a little bit different. But like if you look at, you know, like what, like I guess people that do videos like me would be like Flygon, Antler Boy, Sylph. The only difference is that they're good at Nuzlocke. I just make funny commentary. You know, they're probably making enough money to like live. Like this is their job. But like they ain't like, they're not living like huge. Pardon us with the self-destruct. I do not enjoy that at all. All right, hold on. I don't have a lot of potions here, huh? maybe I go and grab my Graveler for this. Or I guess I put Tonin out front because I can KO with Psycho Cut. There we go. Simply, not. I mean, not once again. No, not even. No, not even that a month. I told you it pays for my groceries. I'm not out here making money. All right. Here we go. Got that. We got this. Boom. Not everybody talks in the chats. There's a lot of folks who just hang out, man. Yeah, well, there's it keeps fluctuating, but there's like 15 or 16 people in chat right now. It's just not everybody talks, man. I never used to talk in chats. Some folks are just here to chill. Let's go. All right. Just got hype. I hyper beamed this other guy before he went. What's the word I'm looking for? Inspired. He told me. What's up, Fish? Appreciate you coming in, buddy. I got the password. You're not going to be able to get it from me. I won't tell it to you even if you beat up my rat. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That means you beat up my rat, so I'll tell you the password. Yeah, oh yeah, what I was gonna say. I think that so once what's it called comes out. Once ZA comes out, I do think that so I'm gonna be streaming a lot more when ZA comes out because I wanna, I wanna beat that game. I want it to be on stream, yada yada yada. I am probably going to still do at least one Fusion video per month, but I do need to expand a little bit more just because, if I want to keep on growing, I need to get different content out there. So I'm trying to figure out stuff that people want to watch. So I got some other ROM hacks and fan games and challenges and stuff that hopefully coming for the rest of the year that people love. I don't know. But yeah, but that also means that most of my Fusion content after I beat ZA will probably be streaming because there are still a lot of things I want to stream on there. But for my videos, it'll probably be one, once again, trying to figure out logistical stuff with my wife for tomorrow. Very good TV for everybody to watch. So I appreciate you, what it's called, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. Good commentary. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. All my bad jokes are fantastic. I'm glad people like them. Whatever. I'm gonna go do something. I don't like my dad. See you later, Silver. Hello there, I'm Giovanni. Just kidding, I'm not Giovanni. I work so hard, but I'm not good at it. Now, all of my guys are gonna blow up. Can't do that. I'm the weirdest member of Team Rocket. That's what he says, more or less. Could you not? With any of this nonsense? Get in there, Kiki. Kiki's delivery service. And then get washed away. Now enter the cuffing. The thing that explodes, but it won't, because I put it out. Oh, you silly Billy. I needed some help. Goodbye. Get over here, little Murkrow. Also, if we fail this challenge, I will probably... if we fail this challenge before ZA comes out, which honestly probably will, I'll probably stream some Fugies. He went up here, right? Yep. Hail Giovanni. Hail Giovanni. See you later. My God, the only thing we can do. Stop right there. You're about to be hyper beamed. Plus, I also know, like, normally if I were, like, I have no problem with transparency with this stuff with all you guys. When even though views on Infinite Fusion videos are significantly less than what they used to be, Infinite Fusion streams still do very well. You know, we have a dozen people consistently hanging out here with us tonight. When I do Infinite Fusion streams, you know, we can get up to 20, 30, 40 people, which is not like a lot, but like it's a good number of people hanging out and talking and doing stuff. So I do acknowledge that I am hurting myself by playing this instead, but I've wanted to do a Genlock for years. You know, I've wanted to do a Genlock, you know, ever since I started this channel. You know, so it's been almost 3 years or longer, but it's been 3 years since my first, what's it called? It's been almost 3 years since my first Infinite Fusion video. So probably just over 3 years. I've been trying to do this challenge and I've never been able to do it. I think there's been a lack of dad jokes on the stream or in my videos. It's all bad improv no matter what, you know? We need to turn off this radio. The only thing I know how to do is hyper beam, though. But don't worry, we can hyper beam our way to victory. Who's got good special defense? I mean, nobody on my team, really. Hypno, I guess. Well, it's a little bit harder to do the jokes on the dad stream. I mean, on the dad stream. On the live streams. I'm just kind of here vibing, talking to you guys. It kind of depends on where the conversation's going. Because I feel like if I sit there... What I like about streaming is there are, even when there's a lot of people, you know, even when there's on higher streams, let's say there's 40 people in here, you know, there's still enough people that I can respond to just about every message that comes into me. So I more or less let the chat guide the conversation more than anything else. So that's what I try to do. 4. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, we can take care of Pryce in a minute here. That's Whirlpool. You'll need it after you beat up my cousin. See ya. We have the power. I mean, yeah, you guys guide the chat more than anything that I do. Y'all do the chat, not me. You know, I talk about whatever comes up. All right, we're gonna heal up here, and then for Pryce, I mean, honestly, I think that for Pryce, this is probably still my best. I mean, for Pryce, I'm just gonna use Heracross. I'm going to go for a Swords Dance against Seal, and then I'm just going to Brick Break everybody. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. And, oh, you know what? Lake of Rage. I did catch Gyarados, so we do need to write that down. I cannot forget. We got Gyarados. Bunk. All right. Let's go take care of Pryce. I don't always remember this puzzle, so we'll see how well I do. I don't remember if I have to fight both these guys or just her. I genuinely can't remember. She should go down. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think it's just this. Yeah, perfect. This one is the one that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, no, I did it right. So now I just push this over. Yep, we're good. Get out of here, dog. Do you still have a TM dumper on these, or do you have to work them into the kit? What do you mean? I mean, I could just load up PK Hex and give myself moves, but I try to, when I'm playing the vanilla games, I try to do it legit. The only thing is, if it's like a game corner TM, I might be a little cheesy with it, but otherwise I try to be legit. Oh, I messed this up. Oh no, I'm good. No, I effed it up. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll probably, like, for Whirlpool, I'll have to figure something out, because obviously, like, I'm not going to teach anybody Whirlpool. Because it's just a usual. I might delete. The only thing that's all right. The only thing that I would generally do that's not 100% legit on something like this is I would get rid of HM moves. So like when I get to the Elite Four, for example, if I still have Feraligatr in my party, I'll replace Surf with Waterfall. Like stuff like that I'll do. But that's it. I don't remember. There we go. I mean, most of this game isn't hard. I think that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there are a handful of fights like that are very difficult, but most of them are not. Because of the level scaling. So Whitney is hard if you get flinched. But if you have either Heracross or Geodude, Heracross will OHKO everything because it learns Brick Break on level 19. So as long as you don't get flinched for one turn, Miltank is dead. You set up a Swords Dance on Clefairy, and it always goes for Metronome. So unless the Metronome is something like, you know, Horn Drill, which KOs you, Clefairy will go down on the following turn. And then if you don't get flinched by the Stomp on Miltank, then you OHKO Miltank. If you're a Geodude, you Defense Curl roll out. And once again, as long as you don't get flinched and you don't miss, they go down. And even if you do get flinched a couple of times, you can take the hits. Bugsy can be a pain in the neck, but once again, if you have Geodude, Bugsy's not going to do any damage to you. So like if you can kind of plan your encounters out a little bit, then those are the only two fights early game that matter. Clair is a hard fight. Sniper Kingdra will KO even like a Pokemon that resists. Surf and Ice Beam and stuff. So Clair is really hard. Clair is hard. And then the Kimono girls are hard because they are not, it's 5 individual fights all in a row, and you have to have your lead Pokemon the same all the time. So you have to plan for a Pokemon that at least can survive a round or two against every single evolution, which can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. And then Lance is tough because, you know, Lance can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But those are the only fights that are anything until Red. And then Red's hard. So this game is harder than Fire Red and Leaf Green, but not like that much harder. I did not level anybody else up, so hopefully between Arcanine and HP, we don't need anything else. But my speed is getting lower right here, so that's not necessarily great. Still outspeed Seal, though. I don't think I outspeed Dugong anymore, but we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, Aurora Beam. So as long as I don't get frozen, this goes down in a shot. Piloswine will outspeed me too. It's going to go for Mud Bomb. I think. Yep. It was going for Mud Bomb. We outspeed, and it's dead. And then HB's done. Boom. Welcome back, Noah. So that's 7 badges, right? Yep. So now we're just going to do the rocket stuff in Goldenrod, and then go through Icy Cave. Gee. There's something weird going on at the radio tower. All right. All right. Oh, you know, I just realized the music I had on it isn't even like showing up here. I want you guys to hear. There we go. Well, a little bit of the background music for you guys. But I'm hoping. We'll see. It would be great if I could finish. It depends on how late my wife and I stay up, because we do have a big long day and night tomorrow. So I don't know how late we'll stay up tonight, but I did drink a little bit of coffee, so I'm ready to rock. Ariana and Archer, what level are their dudes on? 38. Wow, so they're actually like leveled up a little bit. Does this team still work? I could throw Golem in here. Could level Graveler up. Nocto isn't doing anything for me right now. Kiki doing anything? I mean, Kiki can help with Houndoom. Oh, I gotta fight Silver, huh? Yeah, I want to take Nocto out and put Graveler back in. I'll swap back out in a bit. I'm keeping Tonin in here. I know that Hypno's not that great, but it is fairly bulky. Halloween? I don't know, man. My daughter wants to be Lightning McQueen. So, maybe I'll be Mater or something. Usually do something family adjacent. Well, she doesn't know she wants to be Lightning. She saw a random race car costume at Marshall's or something like that. But my wife and I aren't gonna let her like do that like bootleg stuff. We'll get her a Lightning costume. Just don't tell her yet. It's a surprise. So ka-chow. Ka-chow. Wow, everybody, it's me, Lightning McQueen. I can't believe we're all doing this together. Kachika, kachika. And let's level everybody up a bit here. Get like 35, and that should get me through. Hey, that's pretty good. But no, I don't know. Her first Halloween, she was Togepi, and then we were Ash and Misty, and then we were Team Rocket, and she was Meowth. And then she was a Ghost, I think, is what we did last year. She had 4 Halloweens? She'll be 3. So this will be her 4th Halloween then, yeah. And this is also the first year that she, like, eats some candy. Because it would be like, we'd go trick-or-treating and she'd be like, I don't eat any candy. And then the person at the door is just like, I don't know what to do with this information. Take the thing, kid. So that was always fun. But now she has a little bit of candy, so we'll see. Oh, wow. I mean, her favorite things are cars, and then cars and Frozen. So maybe my wife and I can be Anna and Elsa, and then she could be Lady McQueen. Oh yeah, I gotta get the costume. Wow, take a picture for your ID card. You want to be part of Team Rocket? You're looking sexy as hell, little child. Hey, Draconis, what is going on, dude? Very long while. I have not been a good streamer boy. But we're here, man. We're here. And I appreciate that you're here, too. Game 2 of the Genlock. Things are happening. Let me pull this down a little bit, actually, so we can see. Hold on. There we go. Game 2 of the Genlock. We're in Goldenrod Tower doing the damn thing. And yeah, man. Having a heck of a time. Buffang. More like Hammer-arm. I want to see how far I can get in this before ZA comes out. But if we wipe it like embarrassingly, then you know I'll do some fusion instead. I mean, it's entirely possible that's what we did, you know. Using pursuit, more like nah. How dare you flinch me? Bricks meesh. These 5 level 23 Rattatas. Like, I want to know. Part of me wants to play. Maybe I'll get around to it next year because I don't think that I have any more. Or maybe I'll do it like late this year because I have my videos through November already recorded. I just need to edit them. But I want to play Team Rocket Edition. It's a ROM hack. A ROM hack that's gone through a lot of changes. It's a lot of stuff going on in that game. But I hope that there's some jokes about like people just having like 5 Rattatas in there because it's bonkers. Nice, no. All right, man. Thanks for popping in. I'll catch you on the flippy floppy. No, it's okay. And it's all right, Draconis. I honestly have not really been streaming. I was I hate self-destruct. Ugh, and this thing has explosion. All right, let's see. I can't really afford a swap, and you're not doing any damage. All right, I got to risk it for the biscuit. Patented the 5 Pikas? No, I've never done 5 Pikachus. All right, this is getting a little out of hand. There we go. No, but I've barely been streaming. Work was very busy, like day job work. And then I was working a lot of nights. And kind of similarly, I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but you know, whatever, I'll talk about it again now because not a lot of people watch every stream or anything like that. I kind of burnt myself out a little bit because I really every single one of my Pokemon's getting poisoned here. I played the first 7 months of the year's worth of videos in January. So I was just like, I was completely burnt out on mostly, you know, I was just burnt out on Pokemoning. So I got like super crazy addicted to the Old Republic MMO. Every couple of years I go back and play the Star Wars Old Republic. Every couple of years I go back and like replay like the story and you know, just do PvP and dailies for a while, and then like I'll eventually fall off. So I've played like nothing but that for months. And you know, but I miss streaming and talking to all you guys. So I you know, getting back into it, loving it again. Like I just needed, I should not have done what I did. I should not have played that much all in a row. Completely screwed myself, because it's like, it's also me doing the commentary. Like, and if it's just doing the same, especially with Infinite Fusion, because, you know, half of my videos are Infinite Fusion. So it's like, that's what I'm streaming, that's what I'm playing. And that's fine, because that's, you know, that kind of is the life. You know, like Shady played Radical Red for like, and he still plays Radical Red. He's been doing it for like 3 years. But with the exact same commentary and basically the exact same runs over and over and over and over again, I was just like losing my mind. I needed a break. And I got it. So now we're doing great. All right. I need to go check on my daughter one more time really quick. I'll be right back. Hang tight, guys. Plus, I need more water. Alrighty, everybody. What do we got? The gaslighting continue? Yeah, oh yeah. No, she's good now. No, I wanted to make sure that she was actually asleep. I always feel, because, you know, I know that she's, once again, I know that she's gaslighting. I know she is. But I do feel bad. Like, I yelled at her. You know, not like crazy yelled at her, but like, no TV tomorrow. I'm not gonna speak in the voice that I did to her, but like, I feel bad yelling at her than like taking TV or books or whatever away from her. So So once she falls asleep, I like to go in and check on her. All right, dog. Really? This is what we're dealing with? No, oh yeah, no, I know. It's just frustrating. Can we not with all of this? Freaking Golbat here, man? What is up with this Golbat? And now Haunter comes in, who is probably going to try to mean look curse me. Do we get Mort in there? The Shadow Ball. I was not expecting that. I should have put Fodder in. Meganium for reasons I can't possibly comprehend. I guess the rest of his Pokemon are all weak to fire, so. But yeah, the going back to that Draconis, the last couple of Infinite Fusion runs I've done have been like a lot of fun. I made, you know, because Mabe took the D&D designs and made a made a ROM hack. That video came out last week or the week before, but that inspired me to try to like learn how to make my own ROM hack. So I made like a little, like, not super difficult, but like a little bit of a difficulty hack for Fire Red, and that was a lot of fun to play with and make. You know, so I'm having a great time. I just needed a break. I needed to spread it out easier. I needed to spread it out more, rather, or even just streaming. You know, I think that I need to. I can't afford to hire an editor or anything like that. But I might need to give myself more work by editing my streams into videos, which is what a lot of people do. I know that's like what Flygon does. But it'd also be a different vibe though, because my bad commentary is like, I don't write a script. I'm just out here just like rambling. There we go. No, actually not yet. Not that. No. Why can't I remember? There we go. Perfect. All right, I gotta go back in there. Because yeah, if I'm streaming a game and then also playing the game at the same time for a video, that doesn't always help. I don't know. I also think that because I gotta diversify. Like I was saying, I gotta diversify my videos a little bit. So I think that also means that I'll stream Infinite Fusion more after ZA. Unless ZA really hits and, like, you know, that lets me do more vanilla stuff. Because honestly, I kind of miss just playing vanilla Pokemon games sometimes. But we'll see what happens. There we go. Boom. I'm coming, Mr. President. First, I need to flamethrower all these various rats. These rodents of unusual size. Quake. Now we have Golby with the wing attack. There we go. Kilo evolving. I thought it was level 40. I'll take 35 all day long. Yeah, so the only changes that I made to the ROM was that impossible evolutions are possible. 37, rather. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I made impossible evolutions possible. So the trait evolutions, I guess, at 37, which is fine. Oh, it's Magneton. Magneton evolves into Magnezone at 40, just because there's obviously no Mount Coronet in this game. Things like Seadra into Kingdra, you know, or Scyther into Scissor. So it's just like leveling up, holding the metal coat, stuff like that. Cycle cut. Let's go. Scorpion. I'm hoping that we can at least beat Clair tonight. I don't think I'll necessarily get through Victory Road and the Pokemon League. But I would love to at least beat Clair tonight. I guess we're going to have to see what happens. He gave me what I needed, right? All right, cool. Thank you. Move this, you big dingus. Move it, you dingus. Talk to your other big boy. All right. Let's go to the first floor. Service counter. Thank you. All right, let's get back in there and get some stuff rocking. Riggedy rocking. Ah, beans. I thought I fought that guy. Womp womp. It's more Koffings! More Koffings than you could possibly ever imagine. All lined up with their silly faces and their assurances. But I assure you of one thing, foul beast. You shall not have me. And down they go as the Rattata shows his smug little mug. But it is destroyed as easily as breaking a piece of banana betwixt thine toes. You all know how much I love banana toes. We got orders, man. We gotta beat you up. Hear the reason. Feel the power of coughing. After this, you'll surely be wheezing. Ha ha! And with that, we've defeated this grunt-cold rocket. Why do all these men and women have the same name? Do they lack their own identities? Yes, they do. Want to learn Slash on level 37? There are far more useful abilities we could have been using at this point. But maybe not in Generation 2 when you were all created. Explosion, no thank you. We have all leveled up to an appropriate level for Mr. Archer. You wanna get to the door? Dun 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 dun. Why can't I see the caked-up facade of my dear Kiki? I thought that was in this game. Is that in black and white where you see its tush? Which game provides you with the tush? Boom. Taking it down. Tushimon? Yeah. I mean, it's entirely... I mean, just having all sorts of various things. Ariana is going to have I port in this person. Whom will Ariana? I mean, I guess I could have. I guess Mort's the safest bet, if I'm being honest. All right, so Ariana brings in Arbok. Mort is going to intimidate it. We intimidate it back, and then we go for a flamethrower, which should take down the Arbok. But it doesn't, and we get the defense drop. That is terrible. But with one more flamethrower, Mort Jr. takes it down, leading into Murkrow. And that's fine, because we're going to go for another flamethrower on this Hat Bird, taking it down in one shot. Finally, enter Vileplume. But the only thing that's a corpse flower right now is still Vileplume. And we take it down in one, defeating Ariana. And we're going to get ourselves to the top of the radio tower. Kilo. At the top of the radio tower, we find H. John Benjamin, Archer himself, but he's stuck between two men. Is he Sterling Archer secret agent, or is he Bob, can't remember the last name, Burger Boy? Anyways, Houndour comes in going for a feint attack, and we go for an Earthquake. See, this is how I do my videos. I don't think about what I'm saying, I just kind of go for it. And then up next is going to come Coughing, who of course is levitating, so we cannot go for an Earthquake, but we do toss a rock at it, doing minimal damage. We're then going to swap out into Kiki's delivery service, and where's the cake on this guy as a Sludge comes in. After that, going for a Surf, we can take down Coughing. This, of course, leads into his Big Dog. And Big Dog is going to go for a feint attack, doing a bit of damage, but with a Surf, we're able to take it down quite low. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little scared of Big Dog, so we swap into our own Big Dog for the Intimidate as Big Dog goes for a bite. And realizing that this thing has Flash Fire, all I can do is go for a bite, and they're going to start chomping on each other until eventually my dog's bigger teeth win. And we defeat Archer, ejecting Team Rocket and ruining their hopes and dreams. And for some reason, this President Man has a rainbow wing. Alright, cool. Let's get the heck out of here, folks. Alright, we can go... Ugh, I hate the Ho-Oh stuff. I hate having to go back to Burn Tower. I really do. Okay. We got to get over to Icy Path and take care of all of that nonsense. I think I should be able to get through Icy Path, no problem. I do need to put my bird back in the party for a minute to make life a little bit easier, so we'll do that. Where, bird? Oop. Sorry, Fodder, you're taking a little break, dude. Mahogany. All right, back over to Mahogany Town, and we will have it over to 44, and then subsequently Icy Path. Try to avoid a lot of these when you can. Don't know if I can avoid all of them, though. I can, cool. Including, like I said, in Johto, I purposefully try to get as few encounters as I can. So we're going to repel through here. I know I can get a Jinx here, which could be decent. Or obviously I can get Piloswine and Swinub. Mamoswine is a solid fella. Shucks, I forgot what I'm doing. Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman. Maybe he won't find out what I know. Hey, you were the last good thing about this part of town. When I wake up, there we go. I'm willing to take my chances on. I need waterfall. Give me that waterfall. Thank you. Hey, you! You can have waterfall. I dropped it, but that's okay. See ya. I didn't teach strength to anybody. Well, shucks. Don't go chasing waterfall. I did that wrong, I wasn't supposed to. Actually, I didn't do it wrong. It's the way I gotta go about it, dude. What other songs do y'all want me to sing? I'm doing stuff and I make it fun for me. No, thank you, I want the repels. Ba 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 ba. Bum ba ba ba. Bum ba 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 ba. It done did that fall down now, man. All right. Pardon me. Get out of here. Can't get in there. I'm having troubles. No. We should be all good. Can't remember if any of these are worth getting or not. Quite frankly, I don't know if it's fun or not. Somebody, and I was flabbergasted. Somebody in my Lapras video commented today asking why I was doing a Jamaican accent. And I was incredibly confused. Because my accents aren't good. Like, I'm not a linguist. I'm not an actor. I'm just a guy out here trying to do fun things. But if there's one thing that it is not Jamaican. I was, like, offended. Or, like, I was, like... It's not even kind of Jamaican, you know? That's my story. Like, wasn't a good Scottish accent, you know? If there's anybody... There was one guy from Scotland that was like, it's not that bad. And I appreciated that he lied to me. But, like... In what universe? What universe, my dude? That beans. I didn't mean for... whatever. I don't think it's important. I think it's like I think it's a TM. I've got you, lady. Ooh, I'm stuck. You wanna help me? Take some meds. Welcome. I'm on my way to Blackthorn City. I gotta fight this girl. No, I don't. All right, so this is a challenging challenge. So first things first, we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put Magnemite in the party instead of Noctowl. For obvious reasons. I think that So I can I can evolve you into Magnezone. Yeah, seriously. So Fodder has to sit out. She has to sit out. I know that it's blasphemous, but Mabe, Dash, CL, you know, all the big Fodder proponents are not here. You know, I'll bring Fodder back in for the league if I must. But I'm not bringing Fodder to Clair. Too important. I guess I could swap Fodder out for Golem. What am I gaining with Golem here? It doesn't have any special defense. The only advantage of Golem would be to have Earthquake. Like, I'm going to start with Magnezone, obviously. Obviously, I'm starting with Magnezone. So Gyarados isn't dead, but I'm saving Gyarados in case I lose Feraligatr. I don't want to risk losing them both. Because I need a water Pokemon. So I don't want to risk Feraligatr and Gyarados. So I lead off with Magnezone. I'm gonna Oko the Gyarados. I don't know if I outspeed it or not, but I'm gonna kill it. Then she's gonna put in her Fire Blast Dragonair. And then that's when I put in Arcanine or Feraligatr. So yeah, other than Earthquake being a strong move, what am I getting here? But it's also only useful on the Dragonairs. It's not going to do anything against Kingdra because I need to get the hell out of there. I guess Fodder instead. I could also use Steelix, but I feel like I did call this stream team Fodder. Well, oh, you know what? I don't have a Metal Coat yet, huh? I don't have a Metal Coat yet, so I won't be able to evolve it. Although I could technically get a Metal Coat at the Pokeathlon Dome, so I could give myself a Metal Coat. But then I still have to deal with the water stuff. But I think that maybe I wait. I'll have to deal with Hydro Pump. And Steelix doesn't have the special defense. Do I take close combat? Do I need Aerial Ace again? I guess is what it comes down to. Do I need Aerial Ace again? I mean, yeah, against Bruno. Do I need Brick Break? No, I don't. I'm not learning close combat. Too risky. I can always adjust it later, I guess. We get everybody to 39 right now. I'll get WinZip to 40. Just so I know, I'm pretty sure I'll have Magnezone. I just want to double check. Still Thundershock on this guy? I guess I haven't had him in the party for most of the game. Get rid of that. Alright, Magnemite's evolving into Magneton. $38, $39. Still haven't learned like discharge or something. Here we go. Okay, I was like, where the hell's anything? All right, great. And then Winzip will evolve one more time into Magnezone. All right, we're in a okay spot. You, Kiki. See, Mort's not necessarily great here either, but I can swap into Mort. Here we go, extreme speed. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, I could roar out too. That might come in handy. So I'll keep roar. Get rid of heat wave. All right, perfect. We are in okay spot here. Flux substitute cut, flamethrower, snatch, roost, sleep talk, focus punch, ice beam, thunderbolt. I could teach a thunderbolt, but I'll hold off for now. Fodder, I got. You know, it just is what it is. Hey, Jacob. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. The $10 more soap is more better. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I really, that's awesome. I'm trying to be better about this, you know. I'm trying to get on the stream. Trying to be the best soapy I can be, you know. Just look at Fodder stats, man. I simply cannot with this lady. All right, let's try this. Let's try. See what happens. Oh boy, howdy. I'm a little nervous. This is a run killer, you know. Clair can be tough. Don't be scared of my dragons. Try. Cutie pie. Go, dragon ya. And then we can take you down in one as well. No, we didn't. We didn't even do it. What do you mean? Dragon Rage. Doing what Dragon Rage do. We take down the Dragonair. And we defeat Lola. 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 Ah, beans. Hydra. Alright, HP going for that BB. Doing a lot, but not like enough. Y'all like setting up. With the bubble beam. Okay, I did more than I would have liked. Alright, and then we beat Fran. Now let's heal up a little bit here. Cool. Aha. Alright, and this is the last guy I have to fight, I think. Huzzah! Going for the chomp. You go for that Dragon Rage, big guy. Alright, down it goes. Oop, wrong way. Fine. There we go. Okay, Hyper Potion. Does everybody have what they need? Okay. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna give Hypno a wide lens in case I need to try to put Kingdra to sleep. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens, guys and gals. All right, let's do it. Boom. Gyarados comes in. We send in Wind Zip. I'm going to go for a discharge, but I am going to get it outsped with a Dragon Rage. So down goes Gyarados to the discharge. Next up comes Dragonair, and I have to assume it's the one that shoots fire. So we're going to swap out into Mort Jr., getting the Intimidate off, as it does indeed go for a Fire Blast, which is fine. I'm going to go for the stab on the flamethrower, even though it's not very effective. And we're going to do like a third, as it then goes for a Thunder Wave. Then going for an extreme speed, we can take it down quite low as a Dragon Pulse comes in, and she uses her first Hyper Potion. I need to try to waste both Hyper Potions on her Dragonairs. Okay, so we're going to swap again. Does Wind Zip outspeed? Probably, but it's not worth finding out. All right, we're going to swap out into Tonin as it goes for another Dragon Pulse. I have good special defense, so it's fine. Make another one, and we miss the Hypnosis. I have to try one more time before I'm just screwed here, and we managed to hit it, which is wonderful. Dragonair is asleep. Go for a Psycho Cut. Taking it down low, still asleep, and then it goes down. All right, here comes Dragonair. Again, this is the Aqua Tail one. So we send in Wind Zip, since it can resist all of its moves. Didn't think I could get paralyzed as an electric Pokemon, but okie dokie. We did get the paralysis. Goes for an Aqua Tail. Crit. So we'll swap Zip, put in Kiki. Ice Fang, down goes Dragonair, which means now we just have to deal with this freaking thing. I have to hope on a defense drop. I'm gonna die, but I can't switch. 5. Come on, defense drop. A crit. Citrus Berry. No defense drop. Sorry, Kiki. And down goes Kiki. I don't think there's anything I didn't think I was going to get paralyzed with Wind Zip. So that sucks. Nothing is going to be faster than Kingdra. So I have to hope that I don't get crit. He had a freaking full restore. You've got to be kidding me. Please don't crit. Yep. Paralyzed. Dragon Pulse. Dead. It's the paralysis, man. I did not plan for the paralysis. So that's it, guys and gals. That's it. Freaking Clair, man. You've got to be kidding me. Fodder! Fodder! Fodder beats Clair. Fodder beats Clair. Fodder. I need a second. I need a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need... Okay. I hate that everybody's always right. Sing with a 45% chance to hit. Lands. And it stays asleep for 3 turns. I'll be right back. Okay. Fodder 1. Fodder, fodder, fodder. My lovely little lady cannot believe that this is absolute forking insanity, man. I'll have to do the death tracker stuff later. Mother, this is not a good time for a phone call. All of my friends have departed from this mortal coil. Which is sad for, I think in particular, Arcanine. I would have loved for Arcanine to be like one of my homies. You know? Move items. Let's take our items off, everybody. Bag them. Also, I don't know if there's like another fire Pokemon I can even get. I guess I don't really need a fire Pokemon necessarily. Draw Pokemon. Or I guess this is, you know, this is when we go back and start nabbing up team members. Oh, can I get how do I get Togekiss? It's normal flying right now though. It's still a really good Pokemon. How do I do this? Project folder, Genlock. Doesn't say. Togekiss. There's still a shiny stone then? Can you still get a shiny? Is it a shiny stone? Yeah, it is. So how do I get a shiny stone? Heart gold silver. Heart gold soul silver. Shiny stone. Okay, so you can get shiny stones in the Pokeathon Dome, the Pokedome, which means I could use it. What about Metal Coat? I think Metal Coat is also the Pokeathon Dome. Yeah, athlete points. Okay. All right. So Kilo, Janet, Blitz, Nocto, Fodder. What can I do? Go and get. I mean, I can get my Eevee. I can get an Espeon. Espeon's probably the best bet for an Eevee, right? Does Espeon have Shadow Ball? Can I teach it Shadow Ball in this gen? Because honestly, I am concerned about the girlies, geisha girls, the kimono girls. They're very difficult. They're very, very difficult. There's another pretty tough fight. I can't teach it Shadow Ball. Okay. It's learned Psychic to level 64, which is absolutely fucking bonkers. Pardon my French. What can I go back and catch? Because right now this is like a ground / normal type run. If I'm rolling with what I got, you know what I mean? Bell Tower. On 38, I could go get a Miltank or a Tauros. On 39, same thing. Olivine. 41, I could get a Lantern or a Mantine. A lot of good water Pokemon left. But I don't really need a water Pokemon. I need literally all the other kinds of Pokemon. The Safari Zone, after I catch the mandatory... for Gengar. So I didn't catch a Ghastly. Right? I didn't catch a Ghastly. It's the only place to get Ghastly. Sprout Tower. Let me look. See where else I can get. Heart Gold. Yeah, Sprout Tower is the only place you can get Ghastly. I could go get Mischievous. That's at Cliffgate. Cliffgate is right before what's it called, right? The Safari Zone? Cliffgate. Or Quagsire. Machop. And Mischievous. And how do I get Mismagius? I guess it would still just be a Duskstone, which once again I can get from the Pokeathlon. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be the rest of tonight. For however long we're still playing. All right, let's go deal with... Let me put the remains of Kiki in the party. So I can Whirlpool. So I don't have to waste a slot on Gyarados for it. Oh, there's a couple trainers in here, actually. Shucks. Ugh. I didn't even have fodder on 41. Did I forget to level everybody up? Like, it's too late now. But I really messed up, huh? Yeah, 39. I forgot to level everybody up. Those 2 levels might have made all the difference. What I get? Rain dance. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. No crunch. I got rid of bikes. I thought I had crunch by now. might have to fix that later. Those stats are so bad. All right, everybody, like I said, 40-ish. Extra sensory, yeah. All right. I'll get Blitz up for now. I'll mind. God, this thing has no moves right now. Oh, God, excuse me. But yeah, obviously Steelix is a solid Pokemon. I'm really trying to think. If I could get a Misdrevious, that would be pretty good. Girafarig might be good. Or Espeon. I need to get my Eevee. I need to turn it into something. I don't know what. I gotta look and see what we need the most. And Blizzard's got a decent attack at least. All right, I'm gonna lead with Blitz, just because honestly, I think Zen Headbutt's probably gonna be my best play here. I'll have to look. Umbreon might be a good idea. But ooh, didn't mean to hit that. The problem with Umbreon is the best thing for Umbreon to do is kind of be like a tanky support Pokemon, and I don't have the where's Whirlpool? There we go. Losing my mind here. Umbreon's going to be like a tanky support Pokemon, but like I don't have like a toxic, like the toxic TM yet, for example. So, and I won't have screens. So I'll have like Moonlight, and then like I'll have like, you know, Moonlight and Assurance. I think like it doesn't really do a lot right now. I don't have Will-O-Wisp, but it doesn't have any way of inflicting any statuses. We'll see. I got to look at all the movesets. But I think what I need to do is I need to grab a Wooper. I need a Wooper and a Machop, because if I can get a Wooper and a Machop, then that'll guarantee. And I could have gotten a Machop earlier, and I didn't, because I was like, why the hell would I want this? If I get a Wooper and a Machop, and a Zubat, then that'll guarantee that I can get Misdrevious. Slash Mismagius. And I mean, Crobat's solid. I mean, I might be able to do something with Nocto. You know, I can get rid of Fly. It's just this negative special attack nature. Because it's still not fast enough to freaking do anything, man. Although I guess that Togekiss would do the exact same thing that this thing would do, but it would be better. So I guess we go for Togekiss, maybe. I think I could also do the bug catching contest and get a Scyther, which would be neat. His Scissor's really good, obviously. But then I don't think I need Steelix and Scissor. We have Janet, we have Fodder, we have Kilo, and then I could grab, I don't remember what I named Onyx. Those four are probably solid lock. But that still doesn't necessarily beat Lance. To beat Will, Mischievous would be great. Mischievous would be great for Will. I mean, I guess Machamp would be good for Karen, now that I don't have Heracross. So I could go back to Mount Mortar, try to get him a chop. Lantern might be good too. Lantern or Mantine. I need a tank. I need a tanky ass Pokemon. So maybe Umbreon would still be okay, even if I can't make it ideal. What's Umbreon's Gen 4 learn set? Like, I love Umbreon, but like, without a lot of TMs, it's not really doing a whole hell of a lot for me. Does learn Moonlight to level 71 in this game? Yeah, so I have Confuse Ray and Faint Attack. And that's it. It's not going to do a damn thing. No Toxic until after Janine. It teaches Shadow Ball. But it doesn't have good hacking stats. I feel like that's just like a waste. Umbreon's great for stalling. And I don't have Will-O-Wisp for Toxic. So, I don't think it makes any sense. And Snarl doesn't exist yet. Which obviously, you know, is a nice thing nowadays. Because even though it's not doing a lot of damage, it can still lower your stats. Yeah, exactly. So Umbreon's out. Espeon is probably the best evolution besides Vaporeon in this game. Let me look. Let's look at some tier lists. Let's see what Reddit thinks. Yeah, Scissor, S tier. Like, duh. I could go get Mamoswine. I could go get an Ampharos. I could do the Primo Egg. I could get a Nido. They're outside the national park. Whatever that route north of Goldenrod is. Our Nido Kings and Nido Queens. The Nido Kings and Queens of Summer. That'd be good for coverage. So if I do... My dog really trying to do this right now? It is pouring outside and it is 10:30 at night, dude. You do not need to go outside. All right, let's go back to Ice Cave. And if I encounter a Swinub, or a Piloswine, Mamoswine can probably replace Geodude. Or Golem, rather. Although it's like, do I want him to? No, because I feel like I need something for Lance. Mamoswine would be great for dealing with Lance. With Ice Shard and Avalanche. Or maybe that's not priority. I think priority right now is... I need something to deal with. I think either Nidoqueen or Nidoking. Would be great. Because Poison can resist Koga and Karen. Obviously not doing anything for me against Will, but it resists the other 3 Elite Four members. So if I could get a strong poison type, that would be wonderful. Yeah, so I need a strong poison type. So Crobat. Crobat, one of the Nidos. Or even Tentacruel, even though I already have Gyarados. I need a strong poison type. Because like I said, that resists 3 of the Elite Four members. So let's fly to Goldenrod. My dog really thinks she wants to go outside in the rain right now. I mean, I guess that's not my problem. Maybe it's raining out here. It's raining. Do you want to go out there? Go. You're laying in front of the door. Do it. Go ahead. Go. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. I knew that it was. I knew she was lying. Knew she was lying to me. She didn't have to do that. She wouldn't go outside. It's raining. All right. Let's do this. Do 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 do. 35, and I think it's 35, right? And I'm quite certain. Let me pull up my tracker from Fire Red. I don't think I caught either of the Nidos in Fire Red. No. Perfect. All right. 35. Not 35. 36, 37. I could have swore it was 34, maybe. What route's got the king and queen on it? Where are the Nido king and queen? Yeah, it's 35. It says unidentified. I know it's 35. Ugh. Darkness lurks here. I'm in charge of crime. Here's my level 14 dog. Go, puppy. Yo, my puppy. How am I gonna fight crime now? Get him, other dog. You criminal! You've crimed my dog for the last time. All right, does anybody get sleep on this team still? All right, Fodder does. You crimed your last crime, crime boy. Let's go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. This is normal and regular and everything's cool. Go. All right, perfect. All right. Nidoran. Boosh. All right. We got ourselves a Nidoran. What do I want to name this little feller? We have Fodder. We have Kingsley. Such a proper young man. Yeah, sure, why not? The only thing is I have to put like junior, senior. No, I think that's too long. What if I do it? It's too long because if he survives, I have to put like the junior, senior, etc. on there. I'm at Slee. Welcome to the squad, Slee. We're also It is Saturday. It is Saturday. The bug catching contest is on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Not only can you earn a prize for participating, you also get to keep the last bug you caught. It is Saturday. You son of a gun. How dare you think that it's Sunday at 2:50 in the morning? That is not for 4 more hours. MGBA internal clock, question mark? Let's save this before I start futzing with buttons. Not MGBA. Melon DS. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time, see if it fixes the time. There we go. Okay. So anybody doing this can object to me if they want. The purpose of the bug catching contest is to win the bug catching contest. So if I find a Scyther, even though the first thing I find is a Cascoon, the purpose is to win the bug catching contest. So if I find a Scyther, I will catch a Scyther. If I do not find a Scyther, then too bad for me, no Scyther. The way I've always done it. If people disagree with that and don't like it, please let me know, and I won't do it. But I've always done it that way. And we are getting a whole lot of Hoenn and a Kricketot. So, might not happen. I don't have the national decks. I don't know why I'm finding... Maybe it's at nighttime? But I'll give this a few minutes and see what happens. Okay. It's all Cricketoons. Very strange. And yeah, level 30. That's normally not till after you get the national decks. I don't know why this is so, like, high level Hoenn and Sinnoh bugs. Very odd. So I might not be able to find a Scyther or a Pinsir anyways. Well, I don't really want Pinsir. I want Scyther. So it might be... The game just might not like me. Okay, no, they exist. So here's a Pinsir. Nincada. A lot of Cascoons. People really want me to dust up. Illumies. Okay. I always forget about Volbeat and Illumies. Mostly Illumies. I do remember Volbeat from time to time, but our little purple magical ladybug, I forget a lot of. I'm not gonna lie. Oh gosh, I'm getting sleepy. All right, come on. That's the second Pinsir. You not letting me run? I'm 20 levels higher than you. If I find another Pinsir before I find a Scyther, then I'll call it. Because then, like if I caught a Pinsir, I'd win the bug catching contest. You know what I mean? So that'll be my last. That'll be my last attempt, as it were. But where does Pinsir fall on the good old list here? Where is Pinsir? It doesn't matter. I wouldn't use it anyways. Pinsir's not good until you get the Mega. Scyther, here we go. All right, let's see if I can catch it. Okay, could we fucking not? Okay, cool. Woohoo, boy, howdy. All right, retire. Wait, what? How did youngster Samuel win with a Caterpie? And they give me an Everstone? This is the joke. That is a joke. That is a jokey joke. How is this second place? 2 Scythers in second place? Bonkers. Bonkers bananas. Bonkers bananas. Me clamps. All right. Yes, mother. All right. So, National Park, we got the clamps. Scyther. Gadoosh. All right. Let's think here. I guess it makes sense for me to leave probably Kilo behind. Because if I could have Nidoking and Felix, I'm not also going to have Golem. Are there any other fire Pokemon that I could easily get? No. Magmar's the only other one I can get. And I already encountered... Oh, wait, no. I encountered a coughing there, didn't I? In the Burn Tower? No, it was a Zubat. And I accidentally KO'd it. So, yeah. That's a no-go. That's nothing for me. I really effed that up. I could have guaranteed a Magmar. Well, I could get Numel, but that's not until Viridian Forest, so that doesn't do me any good. Plus, camera up, I can't imagine is really doing anything. Too slow. Alright, so I think Ampharos. I think I go to Primo and get my Ampharos egg. So let's head back to Violet City. All right, hold on. Let's move you. And you. And you. And go back here. Party Pokemon. Stantler. Golem's going to come out. For you. And then Scyther can come in. I'm gonna grab an Ampharos, so that'll replace Stantler. I don't love that. I was really hoping for Slee to be my coverage person. I don't have Earthquake though, huh? That really sucks. So does that. Bad natures on both of these guys. Technician's great though. At least I have Technician. That's nice. Okay. I will... Still need something for Will. Noctowl's not going to do it. Noctowl's got to go once I get there. Can't have another poison Pokemon. So I think that we do... I want Ampharos. Yeah, because it'll at least be neutral damage. So we'll put Ampharos, and then for our last Pokemon... I don't have like a fast sweeper, huh? I mean, I guess I have Gyarados. Well, I don't want to have another poison Pokemon in the party. I don't think. Maybe. I'm thinking either Crobat or Tentacruel. Oh, that's another poison Pokemon. Maybe I get Lantern instead of Ampharos. Because I want something that can take a hit and provide coverage. So maybe Lantern is what I want. Quagsire is an amazing moveset. My problem with Quagsire... Yeah, maybe. I don't have anything like that. Quagsire might still be it, though. I don't have a... Maybe I still go for Mischievous then. Because I need... Or Mismagius, rather. Oh, the Mismagius technically isn't supposed to exist in this game yet until later. Can you get Dusk Stones from the Pokeathlon Dome? No, they do sell it at the Pokeathlon Dome. So yeah, I don't have to feel bad about getting Mismagius. Okay, so... Let's go get Mismagius first. At least try to. I might end up with a Quagsire. There's two places... Well, I think maybe with my changes now, I should see if I can beat the Kimono Girls. Because that's what I really need to do, is beat the Kimono Girls. Which I think I have a better chance with Stantler. And Golem. Yeah, let's see if this squad can beat the Kimono Girls. Because if I don't beat them, then I'm doing all this planning for nothing. So I think what I do, because it's getting late. I think what I do is I'm going to open PK Hex, get everybody leveled up. What I need them to be. I have to go talk to, what's his face? Elm. All right, so let's save it, or I'll get to equity. Piece up here, right? Yep. All right. Now let's open up PK Hex. Tools, PKX. All right, cool. And then also you're fine. For you, I'll do waterfall. And I'll give you bite back because I messed that up. Level 45, otherwise you are good. You're on level 42, that is fine. Kilo will go up to 43. Otherwise, everything's fine. Now you, let's take a look. Got Scyther here, moves learn, Gen 4. Heart Gold Soul Silver. And Scissor. And what about the move relearner? Heart Gold Soul Silver, move relearn. And Blackthorn. Okay, perfect. And you can learn Swords Dance, right? Yeah, cool. Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, make you Scissor. Level 42. Only 9 IVs. Ugh. I mean, that's what I get for cheesing it. It's fine. That's fine. And 45. 43, 43. 42, 42. Great. Perfect. Oh, where's the return TM actually? Return TM Heart Gold Soul Silver. On Sundays you okay, so actually let me go ahead and give you return instead, because I could have gotten that. And let's just make you love me. Great. Perfect. Let's see what happens. I guess I could have just given him strength. Would have been the same thing. That's fine. All right. This is what we're going to do here. And if we beat the win or lose, this will be the last thing we do tonight. And then I'll be back on Monday to do whatever we do. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go. All right, she starts with Umbreon. We're going to go for Blitz. That's going to be great. I'm going to go for a Confuse Ray. I know this thing is just a giant pain in my butt. Can go for a return. Getting a good hit. We get confused as well. That's fine. I expected that. Get another good hit. Boom. And skadoosh. There we go. Heck yeah, Blitz getting it done. Good job, Blitz. So here we go. We got Yudo. Psychic. Pardon us, young man. Let's swap out into clamps. All right, cool. See, and this is the problem, is that now the next one starts, and I have Blitz with only half health coming in. So it is just like, you got to hope you have good switches. It's just a pain in the neck, you know? But I think having Intimidate out front's really going to be helpful with, you know, like Flareon. Let's get Janet in there. Double Intimidate. For what that's worth, we take it down. Can't remember if this one's Jolteon. Yep, Jolteon. Okay, cool. So here comes Kilo. And we can go for... Yeah, that's fine. Go for that double team, big girl. You're going to get quaked, son. Down it goes. We beat Sayo. But it's also like, do I just do it? Like, do we just do it with this team? Seems weird. Seems wrong. I mean, not with Nocto, though. You know, no disrespect to Nocto, but... Okay. Ooh, that would do more. There we go. That's better. Don't love how low Janet got, but all right, we beat the Kimono girls. That was probably the cleanest I've ever done with it. But yeah, I don't feel like going all the way up the tower, and I hate that. I hate that puzzle so much for Ho-Oh. Hate that stupid tower. It makes me wish I had chosen Silver to just go to the Whirl Islands instead. But I think before I play on Monday, I will get us... I'll do the Ho-Oh stuff off screen. And probably get through Victory Road. And then up until we would have to fight Silver. And then we can figure out what else we need to get after that. Because I think I can beat Silver with this team. I'm not that concerned about it. I mean, honestly, could I beat them with this team? If I switch Kilo out for Nidoking, but even would I? There's not really any water I need to worry about, right? Other than Lance. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Draconis. Actually, Golem might do really well against Lance. Hey, Beck. No dad juice today. No. My wife and I are going to a concert tomorrow. So we'll be, well, I got to drive home from Boston, so I won't be dad juicing too much. I'll have a couple beers with dinner, probably. What do I do? What do we do? What doth we do? Golem would actually... we're going to see My Chemical Romance. My wife and I are still emo kids. Although I mean, Offspring is more like what we grew up with. So when we saw Newfound Glory, Jimmy Eat World, and the Offspring last month. We're going to Fenway, the baseball stadium in Boston. Sox play. We're seeing My Chemical Romance. Should be fun. So I don't want Nocto. Nocto's out. Nocto's out, and I put in Steelix or Nidoking. My problem with I wanted Nidoking for coverage, but I'm not getting any of it. But I guess it's also like Nidoking also resists everybody. So even though it has low, oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Are you into the international superheroes of hardcore, Beck? Huh? Are you that? Oh God. They also do the Part of Your World cover for the Disney pop punk album. So I really appreciate that because my daughter loves Ariel because they both have red hair. Or are you a poser? No. The International Superheroes of Hardcore was something that Newfound Glory did when I was in college, where I'm pretty sure they changed instruments around. And they pretended to be a hardcore band, and they talked about like the importance of like not littering and listening to your parents and stuff. So it's just like a goofy little thing they did for like a year or so when I was in college. And it was funny because I was going to a concert that had, a bunch of like Northeastern / New England specific pop punk bands. And it was like there's going to be a secret guest or whatever. And everyone was like, "Oh, here's Newfound Glory," but then it wasn't Newfound Glory playing any Newfound Glory songs. It was Newfound Glory talking about like I said, this dumb band. This silly joke that they were doing. It was good. Continue box operations. See, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. I guess I'm good, right? Like, are we good? I'm not allowed to take Fodder out. So I guess I just stick Nidoking in here and I just like roll. My problem is I don't really know what I'm doing against Will. But I guess I have Scizor to deal with Will, huh? I don't want to do the Ho-Oh. Hate it. Hate it so much. It's not fun to do. What do I do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What to do? I'm gonna go try to get like a pulse check from my wife. Because like if we still got like another like 30 or 40 minutes before bedtime, maybe I'll just skip Ho-Oh. I'm not gonna catch it. Oh, I can't skip it though. That'll glitch because I'm planning on going to Kanto. That'll frick it up. No, we do this on Monday. I gotta be smart about it. No, I was just gonna skip it. I was just gonna give myself the flight path to Indigo. I guess I'll just go do it. Hate Bell Tower so freaking much. You have the thing! Thank you. Oh! I didn't know I could get Ghastlies here! Oh, this is perfect! I needed a special attack. I wanted a special sweeper, and now I have one. I mean, it's not going to do me any good against Will. Get my ass whipped by Will. But this can replace Blitz. Hey, mate, what's up, buddy? Oh, Clair cleaned our clock. Clair, Fodder was the only one left against Clair. So we had 5 deaths on Clair. It was down to Fodder. I was like, all right, well, whatever. This is done. Been fun, everybody. Managed to nail Sing through a smoke screen. And then 3 headbutts and Kingdra went down. Because I forgot that in Gen 4 you could still paralyze electric Pokemon. So when Magnezone got paralyzed, I just completely got thrown off. And then Arcanine. So I started with Magnezone. You know, obviously I O-code Gyarados. Fire Blast Dragonair went in, switched into Arcanine, got paralyzed, was paralyzed through most of my extreme speeds until I eventually had to switch into Hypno, who barely took it down. So then I went into the Aqua Tail one, so I swapped into Feraligatr, who also got paralyzed, and then I had to let it go. I had to let Kiki die. I couldn't save Kiki. So then I put Hypno back in, who died. Then I put Arcanine in there. I was like, all right, well, if I'm not paralyzed, an extreme speed will KO. Obviously, I was paralyzed. Arcanine goes down. Magnezone goes down. And then it was just Fodder and... Who was the last one who went down? I'm brain farting right now. But yeah, it was a freaking mess. But yeah, Fodder is the Dragon Slayer. I'm gonna go tinkle, and I'm gonna see like what's going on with my wife, and then we'll catch OO, or you know, talk to it and then leave. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh yeah, well no, that's one of the reasons why I think like Chikorita is not great for most of the game, but Meganium is like wicked clutch. In that fight with Clair, and yeah, full pick. So if I had played Leaf Green instead of Fire Red, I would have had that on Ninetales. Oh, Arcanine was the other one. Duh. So yeah, so when Kingdra oh no. Yeah, Arcanine Extreme Speed. I can't remember. It was all a big blur because I was convinced it was over. I'll name you Giggle. All right, I was just gonna repel through here too because I assumed it was all rats. Hold on, let's scroll back up then. Johto Falls, no. Dragon's Den, Black Thunder City. This isn't even listed as an encounter on the encounter table. I guess just Bell Tower. So good thing I can't catch legendaries anyways. Well, use. Yeah, there are a lot of status folks. Like, I hate this. I never remember the right way to do it. Pre-burp. Like, when I'm doing this, when I'm playing this on my own, not for stream, like I said, I normally just teleport. I have no shame in this. Which it happens so rarely, but like in the past, I would just teleport to Victory Road, walk backwards, and fight Silver. Like, I'm not doing this. I don't want to. Yeah, see, this is... For the Ghastly? Interesting. I don't, just because it's the whole point of the Genlock is, oh, you know what, was I supposed to go up that one? No, I'm not. Like, a Genlock is like, if you're doing it legit or whatever, you know, you're bringing eggs in the next game. So I feel like it has to be a Pokemon that can breed. Ugh, I messed up again. Oh, she's talking in her sleep. My little bean. Getting in trouble. No TV tomorrow. Talking in her sleep. But yeah, no. Since they can't breed, I've never really considered it. But I mean, if I keep failing, who knows? Maybe. Is there an indicator that I'm going the right way? Is it these statues? How do? Well, my wife just beckoned me upstairs. So I might have to figure this out on Monday. Yeah, no, not it ain't me. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with this on Monday. But when you guys see me next, should be Monday night. I should be on Monday night, after bedtime, and she's still just talking in her sleep. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna have to go check on her. Monday night, we are doing this. We will beat Lance, and we will wipe the Kanto leaders off the face of the map. But until then, thank you guys so much. So, well, yeah. No. I knew what you meant. Yeah, like, absolutely terrible movesets. And I think that for, like, monologue ones, it makes a little bit more sense. You know, especially, like, the birds. Like, all three of the legendary birds are wicked rare types in Kanto. Or even if you're dealing with Ho-Oh or like Ho-Oh in this game, you know, you have Magmar in your starter. Those are the only fire Pokemon that you're gonna get. You know, so it it makes sense in a mono type block. And it's like if I did more vanilla games or like difficulty hacks, I think I would be more inclined to use legendary Pokemon in them. But because I play so much Infinite Fusion, and it's just like, well, you just take that big old stat block and you put it on a Pokemon with good coverage, and then like you're just OP. That's why I don't use them when I play Infinite Fusion, unless it's a randomizer. But yeah, no, I agree. For monotypes, it does make it very interesting and gives you a little something. But all right, I'll see you all on Monday. If I don't see you, well, I'll miss you. But yeah, I thank you so much, Beck. Really excited. It's raining is the only downside. It's crappy weather. So hopefully that changes overnight. Hopefully the rain is no. Supposed to rain till like 5. And we're going to a baseball field, so that's not super great. But all right, I'll catch y'all later.